नमस्कार। राजकीय महाविद्यालय अजमेर के भौतिक विभाग से एमएससी सेमेस्टर 1 के विद्यार्थियों के लिए क्वांटम मैकेनिक्स पेपर का प्रथम व्याख्यान। All of you are familiar with this quantum mechanics now. आपने थर्ड ईयर में बीएससी थर्ड ईयर में इस विषय से संबंधित कुछ बातें सीखा हुआ है। फाउंडेशन, पोटेंशियल प्रॉब्लम्स, हार्मोनिक ऑसिलेटर, हाइड्रोजन एटम, स्पेक्ट्रोस्कोपी, ये सभी आपको स्मरण रहना चाहिए, जिससे कि हम अपने इस विषय को और अच्छे ढंग से समझ सकें। जो कुछ हमने पोटेंशियल प्रॉब्लम किए हैं उनकी किस प्रकार की एप्लीकेशंस है, ईस्टर्न गर्लच एक्सपेरिमेंट किस प्रकार से स्पिन को डिसाइड करेगा, फ्रैंक हर्ट्ज एक्सपेरिमेंट्स, ये सभी बातें हमको सीखना चाहिए, ध्यान रखना चाहिए। आपने ध्यान होगा कि जब हम क्लासिकल मैकेनिक्स की बात करते हैं तो क्लासिकल मैकेनिक्स के जो व्यूज़ हैं एंड ऑल द प्रिंसिपल्स डिपेंड्स mainly on Newton's laws, and this Newton law validity remain at non-relativistic limit. Non-relativistic limit means the velocity of object must be very less than the velocity of light. और हमने उस क्लासिकल मैकेनिक्स को विचार करके नॉन रिलेटिविस्टिक लिमिट पर यहाँ बैठे बैठे हमने कल्पना कर ली थी कि किसी ग्रह पर क्या होगा, चंद्रमा पर जाएं तो क्या होगा, ग्रेविटेशनल एक्सीलरेशन किस प्रकार से चेंज होगा, वेट किस प्रकार से चेंज होगा। अनेक बातों की हमने कल्पना की, परंतु फिजिक्स में 1900 के बाद का जो समय है उसमें देयर इज ए ड्रास्टिक इंप्रूवमेंट एंड ड्रास्टिक डेवलपमेंट। ऑल ऑफ यू मस्ट बी रिमेंबर 1905, a very golden year in physics, when Einstein gave his 3 research paper: Brownian motion, relativistic domain, and on photoelectric effect. 1905 का जो रिलेटिविस्टिक डोमेन का जो उनका रिसर्च पेपर था उसमें न्यूटन्स लॉज की वैलिडिटी आ गई थी कि ये जो न्यूटन्स लॉज हैं वो किस प्रकार से नॉन रिलेटिविस्टिक लिमिट पर वैलिड रहेंगे। अगर ऑब्जेक्ट की जो वेलोसिटी है वो वेलोसिटी ऑफ लाइट को अप्रोच करने लगे, इफ़ द वेलोसिटी ऑफ ऑब्जेक्ट अप्रोचेस द वेलोसिटी ऑफ लाइट, न्यूटन्स लॉज डू नॉट रिमेन वैलिड। फिर कई प्रकार के एक्सपेरिमेंट्स, और उन एक्सपेरिमेंट से क्लासिकल फिजिक्स की कई फेल्योर समझ में आने लगी, और ये बात जो रिजल्ट्स हैं वो ये इस तरह का हिंट देने लगे कि क्लासिकल फिजिक्स मैक्रोस्कोपिक लेवल पर ही वैलिड है। अनेक नए फीचर्स इस प्रकार के आ गए जिनसे हमें ये मालूम पड़ा कि वैलिडिटी ऑफ क्लासिकल फिजिक्स इज एट द माइक्रोस्कोपिक लेवल, एंड हैंस न्यू कंसेप्ट had to invoke the desire for understand the structure of atom and molecules and how light interact with them. पुराने केस में हम जब क्लासिकल फिजिक्स की बात करते हैं तो नॉन रिलेटिविस्टिक मोशन ऑफ एटम, इलेक्ट्रॉन, प्रोटॉन, stability of atom, discrete spectra in which energy remain quantized, hydrogen atom spectrum which was given by the Niels Bohr, in which different series of line Lymer, Balmer, Paschen, Brackett, Fund found could not be explained by using the principle of classical physics, and excited atom of hydrogen. But classical physics assumed that whenever charge particle accelerate, it radiate, and it radiate all possible wavelengths in a missile. While what is the experimental fact? Only some discrete values of wavelength. So it is not a continuous process, and the wavelengths are also in. So excited atom of hydrogen also could not explain. You have read the variation of specific heat of solid with temperature. You have read in chapter 4th of BSc final year in paper 3rd, solid state physics. First of all, Dulong-Petit gave their formula in which specific heat of solid remain constant. The maximum value is 3R. It does not depend on temperature. While the experimental results are different, it varies with temperature, and as we reduce the temperature, specific heat also changes, and specific heat approaches zero whenever temperature got zero. This variation of specific heat with temperature could not be explained by using Dulong-Petit law. Einstein tried. Einstein theory, Einstein model for specific heat of solid gave the formula by using Planck radiation law, and variation of specific heat also could not be explained by them. However, this Einstein model established the fact that specific heat of solid becomes zero whenever temperature zero, but variation could not be explained. It was explained by using Debye model. Whenever we start quantum mechanics, we have to talk about the black body radiation, the origin in the background and main foundation of this subject comes from the black body radiation. So you may pick up any book of quantum mechanics, and the quantum mechanics books will definitely start from the black body radiation. Black body radiation spectrum, their characteristic Rayleigh-Jean's law. All of you are aware that Rayleigh-Jean's law got failed, and the main reason was the classical physics. He used the principle of equal partition of energy, and he used term kT. Then he derived the expression for energy density, and theoretical and experimental results was at extreme end at very high frequency. However, at the lower side of the frequency, experimental and theoretical results were at the matching level. But these results become the arm of parabola at the high frequency. And this problem in physics we called ultraviolet catastrophe. All of you must be remember ultraviolet catastrophe. The problem was tackled by scientist Planck, and he gave his postulates using the discrete nature of energy, quantized nature. He gave Planck radiation law. So Max Planck introduced the concept of quantum of energy, and postulating that energy exchange between radiation and its surrounding takes place in discrete or in quantized amount. By application of Planck radiation law, the experimental and theoretical results were found match. This was the first milestone in physics. Planck radiation law he gave in 1901, for which he got a Nobel Prize in 1980. Einstein used this Planck radiation law at several places. In specific heat model, Einstein model, he used the Planck radiation law, and he gave explanation of photoelectric effect on the basis of Planck's quantum concept, in which he said that light itself is made of discrete bits of energy for tiny particle, which he called them as photons. Each of energy is h nu, as was suggested by Planck. The introduction of photon concept enabled Einstein to give an elegant and accurate explanation of photoelectric problems, which has been waiting for a solution ever since the first experimental observation by Hertz in 1887. Einstein got a Nobel Prize for this work in 1921. After Einstein work, Niels Bohr introduced his model of hydrogen atom, and in his work he argued that discrete state of energy and that interaction of atom with radiation, that is the emission or absorption of radiation by atom, take place only in discrete amount of h nu energy, because it results from transition of atom between its various discrete energy state. So Planck radiation law, Einstein, then Niels Bohr, several work provided satisfactory explanation for several outstanding problem for example, such as atomic stability and in spectroscopy also. Another, Compton effect. Compton effect, scattering of X-rays by electron, confirm that X-ray photon behave like particle and their momenta is h nu by c. You must be remember, Compton got a Nobel Prize for his work of Compton effect, and after that Indian physicist C.V. Raman on 28th February 1928 gave his popular principle Raman effect. It was given on 28th February, and in India this is the reason why we celebrate Science Day on 28th February. And C.V. Raman got a Nobel Prize in 1930, only Indian physicist who got a Nobel Prize. The series of different principles given by Planck, Einstein, Niels Bohr, Compton, C.V. Raman gave and forced the scientist to think that there is some scope or classical physics principle are required to modify it. Einstein, Bohr, Compton, Raman, their conclusive theory confirmed the particle aspect of waves. That is, the concept of wave exhibit particle behavior at microscopic scale. Again, de Broglie gave dual nature of light. Hence, there are several development which indicate that classical mechanics is not adequate to the world. Several inadequacy arises. So let me repeat once again all these. the motion of atom, electron, protons, stability of atom, discrete spectra, hydrogen atom spectrum, excited state of hydrogen atom, photoelectric effect, Compton effect, pair production, Raman effect, and further Zeeman effect, Stark effect, black body radiation, variation of specific heat of solid with temperature, in summary, quantum mechanics is the theory that describes dynamics of matter at the microscopic scale. It is vital to understanding the physics of solid, laser, semiconductor, superconductor, plasma. Quantum mechanics basically is the founding basis of all modern physics: solid state, molecular, atomic, nuclear, particle physics, thermodynamics, state. Not only this, it is also considered to be the foundation of chemistry and biology. So it is very important to learn this subject. Thanks.